What is going on today, folks? Just gonna try something different. I don't know if this will catch on or not, but I'm just gonna kind of go through some JavaScript challenges, and yeah, we'll see where this goes. Maybe do one challenge a day if I get to it. But essentially, this is problem one on Project Euler. We're just gonna go through them one by one. I've done this in the past, a long time ago, but I think I need to brush up on my JS. So let's 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 give this a shot. Let's see what happens. So multiples of three or five. Problem one. If we list all the natural numbers below 10 that are multiples of 3 or 5, we get 3, 5, 6, and 9. The sum of these multiples is 23. Find the sum of all multiples of 3 or 5 below 1,000. Okay, so I want to try to get this initial function working. Um, can I use... All right, okay, let's see. Let's see what we come up with. So I'm going to try to get this one to work and make sure I get that answer. We'll go const um, sum equal, equals a function, and this function is going to return uh, the combination sum of all of these digits. So how do we, first of all, let's maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here. We're going to take, let me see, const r or num equals 10. And then we're going to go through this 10. So for var let I equals 0, and then I is less than num I plus plus. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to go through num one by one, and we are going to check if the value, if I is divisible, was it modulo? Uh, so list all the natural numbers below 10 that are multiples of 3 or 5. Multiples of 3 or 5. So 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 5 times 1, 5 times. So I think it's just the modulo. Um, oopsie. Well, is it 3 or I modulo 5? Let's just see what that prints out. So console.log I. Oopsie. Okay. And then, oopsie. So in theory, this should print out 3569, theoretically. Let's see what happens. Run. 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, it's running out. It's running every single time, and it's logging everything. So if one modulo, so what's, oh gosh, I'm confusing something. So if I is multiple, okay, yeah, this equation's off. So multiples of 3 or 5. Maybe I have it inversed. Modulo I 5 modulo I. I don't know. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, oh yeah. Okay, okay. I'm clearly misunderstanding something, or just not implementing it correctly. So let's see. Multiples of 3 or 5. So okay, I is 1. Is that how do I check if that's a multiple of 3 or 5? Um, is a multiple of 3 or 5. So let's see here. Oh, this is so embarrassing. If I is a multiple of 3 or 5. So if I reach 5, it's 5 times 1. So modulo, uh, what happens if we do, what does modulo even return? So, I think it's divided by something with 0 remainder. Um, so 1 divided by 5, 2 divided by 5. I don't know, but the answers don't even, so I'm clearly misunderstanding modulo. Um, let's see if we can do, if divide, okay, so I think if we're just going to do I divided by 3, is it? So modulo, I don't even know if you can use it like that. Or 5 modulo 0? I don't, yeah, I think I broke something. Okay, that's not how you use it. So I divided by 3 equals, no, this is not right. Okay, I need to think about this another way. I modulo 3, 5 modulo, no, I modulo 5. So, okay, so let me just see something here. If I go console.log 5 modulo, no, 1 modulo 5, what does that do? 1. And then if I do 5 modulo, oopsie, 1, 0. 5 divided by 1, remainder 0. And then this returns 1. 1 divided by 5, it returns. Okay, so then what if I do 4 and 2? 4, 2, and if I go 4 on this side, 2, 0. So the remainder is 0. 4 divided by 2 is 2, the remainder of 0. So, okay, okay, so maybe I just gotta do 0 and 0. Let's comment this out and see what happens here. Clear, run. 0, 5, 3, 3, 5, 6, 9. Oh, okay, we nailed it. Okay, so we'll start this at 1. Clear, run. 3, 5, 6, 9. Fantastic. I just didn't understand how it worked. So the remainder, that's what I'm checking for, obviously. So that took a bit of time, but and then now we need another function that goes const sum equals an arrow function that will do something special. It's going to take, I think we should do, let me see, let array equals empty array, and then here I'm going to actually feed these numbers into an array. So array dot push I, and if we console log array, theoretically it should be an array of all these, and then sum is going to take an array, and then we're going to do, I don't technically need that, so I could go sum equals r dot map, and then the map can be, so I don't know, index. And here we can check number. Oh gosh, these array sum. And then here we'll do array sum so index plus array sum equals 0. Let's go 0 here. So it is 0 whenever this function is called, and then it's going to be, we'll take whatever the index is, not value, and then it adds the array sum. Expect this return array sum. What is this error here? Expect an assignment or function call instead sign expression. So here we can do that. I mean, so technically array sum, I would just kind of do that, and it'll go array sum plus val. Would that work? Yes. Okay. Okay. So sum, and then I'm gonna log this. So console.log sum of what? So I have that even array sum. So it's going to push all the numbers. Let's just organize this by how my thought process. So number 0, that's what we set. Array empty. And then it's just going to it's going to populate this array for us. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to execute this sum function. Here, sum is going to set another array, and then basically, actually, no, it's not. What am I saying? Sum is going to set a value of 0, and then it's going to go through every item in this new array that we just populated, and it's going to add the value to this 0. So in theory, 3 plus 0, and then on the next iteration, 5 plus 3, and the next iteration, 6 plus 8, next iteration, 9 plus whatever that is. Here, let's see what happens. Clear run. 4. That's not what I was expecting. So, oh, I think, is it taking, so something is off here. Array sum, let's just call that console.log. Let's see what's happening here. I'm just going to cancel this. Console.log array sum. It's not logging. Why? So, okay, I think I need to, oh, well, yeah, it's not being called sum. Okay, clear, run. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just going through, there's 4 items in the array, so it's going through that. So map value, oh, okay, so then I have to do, if I go, this is so silly. Value, so this is going to be r at index I, because that's what it's doing. And then let's see what we come up with here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it doing that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Array sum equals 0. And then, okay, so let me just console log I clear 1, 1, 1, 1. So, oh, is it because it hasn't? Okay, so then I'm probably going to move this inside. Let's see if that changes anything. Clear. 1, 1, 1, 1. Why are you doing this? So if I move it out, and then I just, let me just, I'm doing something wrong. Uh, let's see the log R. Clear, boom, 4 ones. Did I do something wrong here? Did I break this? Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. Unbelievable. You're probably screaming at your screen like 9, not a number, not a number. Okay, so that's, I don't think I need that. And then here, we're gonna go back to this. Clear, run. So 3, okay, not a number. So that's console log array. So if I just now console.log, just the letter I here, I'm just gonna see what we're working with. Clear, run, 359. Okay, that's fine. I need that. That's great. So let's go console log array sum. Okay, clear, not a number. Array sum equals array sum plus array at index I. Because I could just do I now, right? It's, wow. Okay, clear, run. 23. 23 is the right answer. Um, let's see here. Console log. So now I could just see what we clear, run. 23. So now I'm in a position to just update this value to 1000 and see what we come up with. So the answer apparently is 233,168. So let's do that. Clear, run. Fantastic. I will take that. Um, excellent. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that. It's already been 17 minutes, 18 minutes. And it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get better at JavaScript, so I think this is going to force me to kind of do that. And hopefully the rest of the problems don't involve typos that waste like 10 minutes. But also, yeah, I'm kind of a very like I came through programming through from like a design background, so I don't have like the theoreticals on lock or anything. So this is an excuse for me to really dive in and um, get my hands dirty and embarrass myself and put myself out there. But it's okay. I think net positive, it's going to help me be a better developer. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll see you very soon. I don't know when the next one's going to be, but very soon. Take care. Bye bye.